Just a quick follow-up. I got the second battery for the Hemiway Escape, and I mentioned that we'll do a DIY customization. We'll add the second battery and put a 1000 watt hub or maybe 2000 watts hub. So that's here, it arrived, so we'll start soon the process. But for now, let's open this box up and see what bike we have here. We have a box here, probably the charger and some accessories, so I'll put this out of the way. Looks packed well. About this e-bike, the frame is made out of 6061 aluminum alloy, lightweight and seems sturdy. The entire bike feels nimble and light. We have 26 inches by 4 inches wide off-road tires, and surprisingly for this bike, it's quick and powerful for 750 watt motor we have here. For example, I rode from Navy Yard to Manhattan 51st Street, and the bike picks up speed fast and super comfortable to pedal. You can use the assist or just the throttle. Using both, I covered 6.5 miles in range in only 18 minutes. This is really fast for city commute, and this is due to the very comfortable riding position and the iPass system with the cadence sensor that works well. The acceleration and the fluid motion really allowed me to keep constant top speed. Also, when you start from a dead stop, you can see on the screen how the motor pushes more power, especially uphill, making up for a very comfortable ride. I rode the same distance with faster scooters and faster e-bikes, but it took me closer to 30 minutes, sometimes 35 minutes because of too fast acceleration and too much braking. Here, it seems we have a more fluid setup. The battery. We have 48 volt system and 13 amp hour capacity. This battery is swappable, so if you're looking for deliveries in a city, this is a perfect bike for that. Just get extra batteries. Speed. Advertised 22 miles an hour, and I manage easily and comfortably with very light pedal assist to reach 23 miles an hour. If you push a bit harder, you'll get 25 and very often 26 miles an hour on flats. I like when we test e-bikes and we get numbers above the advertised specs. The hub motor, as mentioned earlier, 750 watts, maximum output 980 watts. The display is DG06 Smart Monochrome display. We have mechanical brakes, basic stuff, works well. Range. Advertised 35 miles. On my test in cold conditions with 220 pounds rider, as you can see in the video, the battery died at 21 mile mark. I was also riding at the maximum 5th level speed. In the warmer weather, expect 28 to 29 miles in range on the maximum settings. In a lower level assist, definitely the advertised range can be reached. The battery has a protection power switch button here on the top. I was not aware of that when I received the bike and I thought it was defective. I really got mad after trying to check all the wiring to make sure everything's connected, playing with the buttons on the console, trying to find out what was the issue. I like the handlebars. Regular rubber grips, they're not moving. You have the support here for longer rides. Really props and holds your hand, so it's very comfortable. We have a big display. Very legible in the sunlight, all the information you need, distance, speed. We have 5 levels of assist, and you can see throughout the video it goes almost to 925. I even seen 975 watt assist, which is a lot. We have very good shocks, a lot of travel here, almost 3 inches. and there's no adjustability, there's no lockout, there's no preload. So I think for this price range we should have that extra functions. We have very powerful, very compact, bright light, and I like here that the cables are tucked in throughout the frame. They're coming out here. They would probably not be able to get them out here because it's much thinner frame and will have less support and will probably crumble. But I think this is better than just running them around. We have a cadence sensor there, and the motor, it's very silent. I like the power output, it's very smooth. From the start, you gradually increase the speed, and I can reach 25-26 miles an hour. So I like this little touches here, how the stuff goes through and they come out. I mean, you can't really run wires because it's gonna weaken the frame here, but I like these little touches, and there's a lot of good stuff in this model. I like the power, I like the design, I like the frame size. It's very comfortable for 6'3", for my height. The rear rack, I need to share with you guys here one little thing. It's not a big deal, but still I think it's important to mention in this review. So I got this arms here for the rear rack, and they came two in the box, but right here they're not bent, and I want to show you one of them. If you see the flats here, the space where the screw goes in, they're straight. Now if you look here is straight, right, parallel with the rack, but here it has to be an angle. So they both came perfectly flat or perfectly straight, and I emailed the company, and they actually responded very fast, and they're very good in responding emails and following up, and they sent me a replacement. Now let me show you how replacement came. So this one I actually put in the vice grip and I bent it so it fits perfectly, but I wanted to see, I could have done the same with the second one, but I wanted to see how the company responds and how is the follow-up. And they sent me very quickly these two knee pairs, and look at this. If you look here at the new one, it's actually longer. So the replacements are much longer, you can see here, and which is actually a good thing. So you'll pull the rack, it's not going to be under the angle, it's going to be perfectly flat, and I'll show you in a second. Okay, so if you pull this right here, and this is not bented how it's supposed to be, so I have to put in the vice grip and bend again, which is not a big deal, but I just wanted to show you guys little things that I had to deal with. So if they work out these issues, which they will, this is going to be a perfect bike out of the box. And that's the point of this review, so manufacturers can see and improve on the products. So look at this now. It's perfectly straight, and I think it's better with the longer bars. So I will only need to bend over there with some stronger, longer pliers, and that'll be fine. The fenders here. I'm not really a big fan of the fenders. The same with G-Force model. I haven't even taken them out of plastic because they might cover you in the rain, but they just look kind of ugly. So I find the bike looking so much better without these fenders. I'm not gonna even install them. I'll probably get some aftermarket fenders that cover entire wheel. They're, you know, the same contour as the wheel, and they cover the rain. They look pleasantly or look presentable, so I'll probably use that, but not these. So these are the pros and cons of this model. For the price of $999 US, I think this is a pretty good deal. If you DIY a similar model, you'll run way over the budget and spend so much time looking for the parts, ordering and assembling. This bike handles the city very well, and I'm pretty sure it will do well off-road. You can also swap here with some thinner tires and really make this bike lighter, resulting in more top speed and potentially increase the range for city commuting. When I received the bike, I had to tighten the screws here on the stem and the battery tray, but besides that, the brakes were perfectly set up out of the box. Assembling was fast and easy. I personally think you get a good deal for this price, and the bike to me was a pleasure to ride and test. Very comfortable ride. This was a review of the Mukkpet XC750 electric bike. If you have any questions, comment below. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. It really helps making more of these video reviews for you and update you on new electric upcoming vehicles and cool DIY projects. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.